Have you ever looked at a real program and thought, how is all of this code not complete chaos? The secret is structure, and that structure starts with classes and objects. In this video, you'll learn how C# classes act like blueprints, how objects are created from them, and how real programs use this to stay organized and readable. By the end of this lesson, you'll understand the foundation of object-oriented programming, without the confusing jargon. Let's start with why classes even exist. Programs start small, but they don't stay small. As soon as you have lots of variables and methods, things get messy fast. Classes exist to group related data and behavior together. Instead of everything living in one big file, classes let you organize code into logical units. This is how real-world C# applications stay manageable. What a class is deep explanation. A class is a blueprint. It describes what something should look like and what it should be able to do. The class itself does nothing when the program runs. It simply defines what data exists, what actions are possible. Think of a class like a design plan for a house. The plan isn't the house, it's the instructions for building one. Breaking down a simple class. Let's look at a basic class example. At the top, you see the class keyword. This tells C# you're defining a new class. Next is the class name, which should describe what the class represents. Inside, the curly braces is everything that belongs to the class. Nothing here runs automatically. It only runs when used. Fields and properties, storing data. Inside a class, you often store data. These are usually fields or properties. They represent the state of an object, things like a name, age, or score. Each field has a data type, a name, a value stored per object. Every object created from the class gets its own copy of this data. Methods inside classes defining behavior. Classes don't just store data. They also define behavior using methods. Methods inside a class describe what the object can do. For example, display information, perform calculations, update internal values. This keeps data and behavior together, which is the core idea of object-oriented programming. When an object is, this is critical. A class is just a blueprint. An object is the real thing. When you create an object, C# builds a new instance based on the class. Each object has its own data, access to the class methods. Multiple objects can be created from the same class, all independent of each other. Creating objects step by step. Objects are created using the new keyword. When this happens, memory is allocated. Fields get initial values. The object becomes usable. You can then access its data and call its methods using dot notation. This is how real applications work with users, items, and game characters. Real-world example, car object. Imagine a car class. The class defines speed, color, engine status. Each car object represents a different car. One might be red and fast. Another might be blue and slow. Same class, different objects. This pattern is everywhere in software. Common beginner mistakes. A common mistake is confusing a class with an object. Another is forgetting to use the new keyword. Some beginners also try to access class members without creating an object. Once you understand the blueprint versus object idea, these mistakes disappear. You now understand what classes are, what objects are, why object-oriented programming exists. If this video helped, subscribe, share it, and comment what topic you want next. In the next episode, we'll take this further by learning constructors, which control how objects start their life.